Hi, everybody. Coach Tiffany here. I help people heal their relationship with food and their body. If you are tired of the struggle of thinking about it too much, of not feeling good in your relationship with food and your body, reach out to me for support at tiffany@coachtiffany.rn.com. All right. So today we're going to be talking about what do we blame on food? So I was talking with some clients. I was doing some group coaching, and one of them asked, they have diabetes and they are trying to manage their blood sugar. And they were noticing that they sometimes would eat something and their blood sugar would be fine, and then they would eat the exact same thing and their blood sugar would not be okay. And what happens in this type of health education a lot of times is we're taught, it's all about the food, right, for blood sugar control. But actually, when I worked at the hospital, as you know, I'm an RN, and when I worked at the hospital, a lot of times people who normally would have, eat regularly and their blood sugar would be fine, just being in the hospital, being ill, being stressed out, having us poke and prod at you, that would make it so that they would need to be on insulin while they were in the hospital. And they would say to me, I don't understand. I'm eating the same things I normally do, but my blood sugar is so high. There's also medications and other things that can impact it, like steroids. That makes your blood sugar go completely out of whack. So what I was coaching them on is we need to look holistically at the entire picture into what is impacting your blood sugar. And one of the people that I was coaching said, oh my gosh, I always blame it on food. I track my food and I'm hyper focused on my food. And this is the only thing, that I've considered that impacts my blood sugar, but all of these other things impact it. So I want to ask you today, what are you blaming on food? A lot of times people will say, oh, I feel like, my bones hurt. I feel creaky. I feel like I have inflammation in my body. I feel puffy. I feel bloated. I'm fatigued. I don't have a lot of energy, right? And a lot of times we're blaming these things on food, on what we ate, or on our body. And this is because diet culture messaging tells us that, if we don't feel great, it's our fault, right? We're doing something wrong and it must be what we're eating. But if there's a person who's thin and, who has like more normative eating, then we're not blaming their health issues on food, right? We're only blaming it on food when it's someone who is in a larger body or someone who struggles in their relationship with food. So, what do you blame on food? Do you blame being tired on food? Maybe it's actually because you're not getting enough rest. You could have a medical condition like sleep apnea that's causing it. You could be going through something really big and just needing more rest and healing time, right? Are you blaming your energy and your vitality on food? Sometimes, again, especially during all of this COVID time that we've had and all of the political unrest, actually, it may be not due to, a poor diet, but instead due to all of the trauma that you're going through, all of the stress, all of the grief. And a lot of times we're actually eating in a way that resonates for where we're at. So you may be eating more comfort food. So it's easy to blame on food, but actually what's really going on is that you are not feeling well, right? And so you're needing to eat foods that are easier to digest or that are less intensive to prepare. So really, a lot of times, is it the chicken or the egg? I think it's actually, that we're blaming the egg, but it's actually the chicken. So looking at what is actually causing these challenges, or what is the nuance? Where are the possibilities of things that are creating these challenges for us, instead of just blaming food or blaming our body? Blaming food, blaming our body actually just increases preoccupation with food. It increases preoccupation with your body, makes you feel like you're failing, you're not doing good enough, it's your fault. When actually, our bodies are wise, they're just trying to get us through. And our choices a lot of times are driven by what's going on in our body, the things that we are, the things that are impacting us from our environment and other issues that we might be having. So I'm hoping that this video will really help you zoom out, look holistically at your challenges, and recognize that it's not food, right? That food is not the problem. The problem is something else that's going on for you, and that there are multiple things that could be creating that problem and multiple ways of shifting it. So it could be as simple as getting more sleep. It could be as simple as taking supplements, getting more joyful movement in your life, reducing stress. Maybe you're having a stressful situation that you actually can remove yourself from entirely that has nothing to do with food, right? So this is really an important distinction to make, and it can be really helpful in creating more ease in your relationship with food and actually shifting the way that you care for yourself, and increasing that connection and trust that we want to build with our bodies so that we can really start to heal our relationship with ourselves. All right, I hope that this video was helpful. If you would like more information, or you're curious how I might support you, again, you can reach me at Tiffany@CoachTiffanyRN.com. You can also take my quiz, the food attachment style quiz, on my website, Tiffany@CoachTiffanyRN.com /quiz. All right, thank you so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day.